Welcome to Millionaire's Business Wealth Secrets YouTube channel. How Jeff Bezos created Amazon Inc. and dominated the retail market. Back then, nobody visualized that from selling books to dealing with customers over dial-up modems and then becoming one of the world's most valuable American companies, a company could achieve so much. Kudos to Jeff Bezos, because he has made Amazon acquire huge milestones. It's no surprise that the mantra to success is always to think big and unique. For instance, Amazon wasn't the world's first ever bookstore to enter the online world, but Jeff Bezos never wanted it to be an ordinary bookstore. His goal for the company was to make it the biggest one and the most prominent in history. When it was first commenced, every time an order was placed, simultaneously a bell would ring in Amazon's Seattle headquarters. And just within a few weeks, the bell started ringing frequently. Employees were so overwhelmed that they had to turn it off. Little did they know that Amazon was just about to create a history and surprise the world of business. Back then, Amazon was just a new store, but now Amazon is a whole new world in e-commerce. Do you want to know how Jeff Bezos made it successful and dominated the retail market? Let's dig in. But before we jump in to discover more, make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Amazon's creator, Jeff Bezos, is the second most extravagant individual on the planet, after Tesla's pioneer, Elon Musk. While Amazon and Bezos are pretty recognized names, but Bezos is also known for his different business ideas, including sending William Shatner and Michael Strahan to space on his suborbital spaceflight administration Blue Origin. The previous Amazon CEO came from humble starting points. Fun fact, you would be surprised to know that Bezos' dad, Miguel Bezos, relocated to the United States from Cuba, which significantly affected his child's pioneering drive. Working with the Statue of Liberty Ellis Island Foundation, Bezos respected his father at the 2022 Statue of Liberty Ellis Island Awards, making the point, he spoke no English. He needed to advance at the occasion. He had those extreme encounters. I figure in each foreigner, you'll find a profound good faith and a profound strength as well. Before we move into any further details, let's look back into the history and explore the beginning of the giant American company. How did Bezos create the world's largest e-commerce platform? It was in the mid-1990s, a long time before the internet experienced a boom. At that time, Jeff Bezos had an idea. He was just around 30 years of age and had left a prosperous job as VP of the Flexible Investments D.E. Shaw to seek after his fantasy after beginning a web-based bookshop. Energized by a mysterious enthusiasm for the newborn business of electronic retailing, Bezos wanted his organization in a tremendous position, different from just any other essentially known company. Though it was a tricky move, it shortly paid off. Only 4 years after Bezos made Amazon.com, the virtual bookshop turned into the layout for how online business organizations should be run. With deals of more than $610 million and a bigger number of than 13 million clients around the world. Bezos previously had the plan to begin an internet initiative in 1994, while riding the internet and looking for new pursuits for D.E. Shaw to put resources into. He ran over the plan that World Wide Web usage was developing by 2,300% a month. Bezos promptly perceived the far-reaching possibilities of selling on the web and started investigating the enterprising prospects of developing an internet business. He drew up a rundown of 20 potential items that he thought could sell well using the internet, including programming CDs and books. In the wake of exploring the rundown, books were the undeniable decision. Moreover, on account of the mere number of titles present at that time, Bezos understood that even the biggest superstores could stock a couple 100,000 books, a simple part of what is accessible. However, a virtual bookshop could offer many books. For almost a year, Bezos and a group of 5 representatives worked with great efforts, figuring out how to source books and setting up a PC framework that would make Amazon.com simple to explore. With a profound promoting vision, as well as making an easy-to-understand interface that would smooth out the difficult-to-find item process that bookshop shopping frequently involves. Bezos needed to lay out a virtual locale area where customers could engage. To accomplish this objective, he and his group made various creative projects, including one that would allow clients to add their own book surveys to the site, and a component that suggests books in light of a client's past buys. In July 1995, Amazon.com opened its virtual entryways, referring to itself as the world's biggest bookstore, with more than 100 titles to look over. Powered by overhearing people's conversations, or even more precisely, expressions of email, Amazon.com loomed off the line like a nitro-consuming speedster. Fascinated by the massive choice of books, the dominant client care, and the easy-to-understand plan of the website, Internet clients delightfully stopped by Amazon.com on Internet, news groups, and mailing records. It was just the beginning of something huge. Next, we will look at expansion of Amazon. However, before we continue, we request that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, please click that like button. It helps spread the word. Thank you. The expansion of Amazon. The orders poured in, and by September 1996, Amazon.com had expanded into an organization of 100 workers and had piled up more than $15.7 million in deals. After 3 years, who knew that those figures would rocket to more than 3,000 workers, keeping some for Britain and Germany, and guess what? More than $610 million in deals. In 2019, it was revealed that Amazon controlled 37% of all web-based retail deals because of the organization's pursuing extension and securing system. In late January 1990, Amazon followed the $150 billion US drugstore market, purchasing a portion of Drugstore.com, an organization that sells everything from breath mints to Viagra on the web. This was done because they have developed their appearance in the medical care world. In 2018, Amazon procured PillPack, a web-based full administration drugstore. Furthermore, Amazon's endless expansion, Bezos also sent off Amazon Web Services giving off request-distributed computing packages. And he claimed the Washington Post among numerous other business attempts. Despite all the success and great prosperity, Jeff Bezos decided to step down as the CEO of Amazon after almost 27 years, but he left a great mark in history. Bezos redefined the retail market. Fun fact, Amazon was named after the world's biggest river, and today, it continues to take shopping comfort to high levels. Before Amazon's establishment on July 5, 1994, customers needed to venture out to stores to find and purchase things. Shopping used to be difficult work, meandering down different paths, looking for an ideal thing, managing crying and irritating children, and holding up in lengthy checkout lines. Today, stores attempt to contact customers at any place, whenever, and through various channels and gadgets or tech. After first encountering 2-day free transportation from Amazon Prime's participation program, customers began expecting no less from each internet-based retailer. An expected 142 million customers in the US have Amazon Prime. The organization made shopping more valuable through highlights like a single tick requesting customized suggestions, bundle pickup at Amazon centers and storage spaces, requesting items with a single hint of a dash button, and in-home conveyance with Amazon Key. Customers can likewise search for and request things through a simple voice order to an Echo or by clicking an Instagram or Pinterest picture. Surprisingly, Amazon has no cashier. It's a ghost store in Seattle. Amazon also calculated the rising cessation of physical stores that could not keep pace with the progressions in retail. Even before the pandemic, stores were shutting at an exceptional rate, with economists predicting a coming retail end times. Amazon stood firm to encourage and support, as a large part of the US went into lockdown, and a bigger number of purchasers favored requesting merchandise online as no one wanted to risk their well-being by going to physical stores. Amazon availed the opportunity most effectively. One thing is sure, Amazon changed the entire game of the retail market. In present times, Amazon's fractions cost has nearly multiplied since the lockdown started in March 2020. Even though more than 11,000 retail locations shut their entryways. But Amazon always stood out. As of now, Amazon is worth $1,332.02 billion, and it remains the world's largest e-commerce provider with operations all across the globe. Great minds create giants, and Amazon is a real example. What do you think? How is Amazon going to create a much more strong competitive edge in the future years? Jot down in the comment section. Your feedback really matters. Share this video with all the business minds and continue watching because we have something exciting coming up, so stay tuned for more. Thank you for coming over at the Millionaire's Business Wealth Secrets YouTube channel.